who made it.
Alright, so as we were talking about the other night, man, we was having issues, didn't want to tune or read or whatever. Got it back home, took out the saddlebag, unplugged the fuse for the radio, and now it's doing exactly what it is that it's supposed to do. So yeah, I don't know if it's because I need to update the maestro or what, but it seems that it only does it sometimes. It actually kind of pick and chooses when they want to do it. So yeah, there's that. So yeah. Alright, so finna do some logging with the 50 cows. Damn, them hoes are huge behind that bitch. So yeah, we're gonna hop out, do some logging, and then yeah. Stay tuned, my boy. Make sure I got my wallet and shit. Alright, so I had to get my get my pick out so I can fix my helmet hair. If you got hair and you ride a bike and you wear a helmet, you already know what I'm talking about. So yeah, we just got back, bro. This bike is stupid loud. Like when they call them zombie baffled, when they say they wake up the dead, yeah, standing on all that. You know what I'm saying? I just finished writing what it learned to a tune, and then I wrote that to the bike. I'm assuming that it's not going to be much different uh, than the other mufflers, but for the sake of content, we're gonna go plug it up and see. So the difference between the number 11 and the number 13 tone is one was with the neighbor haters, and this last one was with the power duels, or not the power duels, but the 50 cows. So we're gonna plug this in the computer, see how the computer adjusted. Did it add fuel, remove fuel? Um, how exactly did it react to these mufflers that we had already been? Being that the only thing that we changed was the mufflers, how was it reacting? All right, so this is a little bit odd for me because I'm used to like HP tuners and stuff, but I'm explaining it the best way I can. This has it pretty much like a comparing one file to the other. The only difference between the two files is the airflow, and that's highlighted by a little triangle there. This is DynoJet Power Vision Win PV, which is going to be what you use for the Windows platform. The only two files, like I said, or the only two parts of this whole thing that have changes when you do the auto tune is the VE table. Front cylinder and rear cylinder, and you can kind of compare it to the active file, which would be the first one there, which is the 13, the 11, which is going to be the file that was done on the other one. And then it'll highlight the differences made between the two. So if we look here, so yeah, if we look here, look like it's adding, took out some here, subtracted, took out a little bit here, took out a little bit there. Well, added a little bit here, took out some here. So it's looking like it's needing just a little bit less fuel. -6, -4, -3. And then, of course, there's some spots where it's adding some in, but nothing drastic. Nothing drastic. So, like I said, a lot of those is just, all of those are kind of up to 80% throttle. Of course, I don't know how you would get to 80% throttle in any of these lower RPMs. Like, how do you get to 80% throttle at 850 RPM or something like that? So some of these, I mean, realistically, you're not gonna hit, but you want to hit as many as possible. So it looks like these here at like 4,000, 4,500, we was hitting up in the 5,500s at 80% throttle. We had, up to 5,500 RPM. Looked like we hit like 6,000 right here, pulled a little bit of fuel, pulled a little bit there, added a little bit there. So the more and more you ride, the better it'll do. That was just like short around town thing. So like the next time that we head to Georgetown or Temple or Waco or wherever it is that we do it now. Excuse me. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, the more and more that we ride, go different places or whatever, you can continue to hit sales. Probably the next time, like I do it, like I'll just ride and ride. I'll just ride and ride and ride and ride and ride and ride. Like I'll probably tune up to like until we have like a whole bunch more of change sales. So that was for the front cylinder. You just look at the rear cylinder, you got the active compare. And so same thing back here, you know, is adding some fuel on that second cylinder, pulling a little bit, adding a little bit, pulling some there, and pulling some down here. And like these was like the at idle squares. So those got the full 99 hits in these boxes right here. And then, you know, as you went up, some of those things may or may not need it to be. The ones that have the 0, of course, we didn't hit those sales and nothing was changed. So like I said, the next time we do it, we won't be necessarily in a rush to tune it. And we will do it over the course of maybe like a week. For like a week, we'll just ride and tune and ride and tune and ride and tune and ride and tune and ride and tune. And then at the end of that week, we'll save that data, bring it to the computer, save it here, you know, load it into the bike too. Also, like I said, if there is something, so say that you get the tune, you can click get tune. It'll be active. It'll pull up all the things that are on the Power Vision. So technically 9, 10, 8, 9, 10 like is obsolete. Like especially like 4 is obsolete. So 4, well actually 7, 8, 9, 10 is obsolete. Technically 11 is obsolete too. So really the only thing I need is 13, to be completely honest. Let me see. I'm gonna cancel out of that. It says get log. Let's see, get. I don't know. Okay. So that's saved to downloads. Let's see what that is, cause that's gonna be something that's totally new. All right, let's try something. So, file, open. Those are downloads. All files, open. So I don't know exactly what you gotta do to read. Yeah, so I'm not as sure exactly what I need to do to get the actual, you know what I mean? So we're gonna exit that there. But I do got the file. I just don't know what we can read it with. And that's that last one. That 13. And then I'll probably get the log for 11. Get select folder. Alright, so we got both of those. In another video, I guess we'll look deeper into the tune or whatever, but just want to show y'all that. And yeah, stay tuned for more content.